The year was 1947. It was a time of great change and reconstruction. The world was emerging from the shadows of a devastating global conflict, and nations were beginning to rebuild and heal from the scars left by World War II. The world was still recovering from the aftermath of World War II. Cities lay in ruins, economies were shattered, and countless lives had been irrevocably altered. Amidst this backdrop of recovery and renewal, a discovery was about to be made that would transcend the immediate concerns of the post-war world and reach back into the distant past. In a remote desert region near the Dead Sea, a momentous discovery would soon capture the attention of archaeologists, historians, and theologians alike. This barren and seemingly desolate area, known for its harsh climate and rugged terrain, was about to reveal a hidden treasure that had lain undisturbed for centuries. This arid landscape, known for its stark beauty and biblical significance, held a secret for centuries, a treasure trove of ancient manuscripts hidden within the caves of Qumran. The Judean desert, with its rolling hills and dramatic cliffs, had long been a place of mystery and legend. It was here, in this unforgiving environment, that a group of Bedouin shepherds would make a discovery that would change the course of history. It was a group of Bedouin shepherds, tending to their flock in the desolate Judean hills, who stumbled upon this remarkable find. These shepherds, who had roamed the desert for generations, were intimately familiar with the land and its secrets, yet even they could not have imagined the significance of what they were about to uncover. While searching for a lost goat, one of the shepherds, a young man named Mohammed Ed-Dib, tossed a rock into a cave opening. This simple act, born out of frustration and curiosity, would set in motion a chain of events that would lead to one of the most important archaeological discoveries of the 20th century. The sound that echoed back was not the bleating of his lost animal, but the shattering of clay pots. This unexpected noise piqued the shepherds' curiosity and led them to investigate further. What they found inside the cave would astonish them and the world. Curious, the shepherds investigated further, their curiosity leading them into the darkness of the cave. Armed with nothing more than their wits and a few rudimentary tools, they ventured into the unknown, driven by a sense of wonder and discovery. Inside, amidst the dust and debris, lay ancient scrolls, carefully wrapped in linen and sealed within clay jars. These scrolls, preserved for millennia by the dry desert air, were a testament to the ingenuity and dedication of the people who had hidden them away so long ago. These scrolls, as the world would soon learn, were no ordinary manuscripts. They were a window into a bygone era, a glimpse into the lives and beliefs of the people who had lived thousands of years before. The discovery of these scrolls would ignite a firestorm of interest and debate among scholars and lay people alike. They were the Dead Sea Scrolls, a collection of Jewish texts dating back over 2,000 years, some of which were the oldest known copies of the Hebrew Bible. These texts, written in Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek, covered a wide range of subjects, from religious rituals and laws to poetry and prophecy. This accidental discovery would spark a wave of excitement and scholarly debate that continues to this day. The scrolls offered a tantalizing glimpse into the past, challenging long-held assumptions and opening up new avenues of research and inquiry. The Dead Sea Scrolls, with their remarkable state of preservation, offered an unprecedented glimpse into the past. The dry desert conditions had acted as a natural preservative, keeping the scrolls in a state of near-perfect preservation for over 2 millennia. This allowed scholars to study the texts in great detail, uncovering new insights and making groundbreaking discoveries. They promised to unlock secrets about the development of Judaism and early Christianity, shed light on the lives of the people who wrote them, and potentially reshape our understanding of one of the most influential periods in human history, the Second Temple period. This era, which spanned from the construction of the Second Temple in Jerusalem in the 6th century BCE to its destruction by the Romans in 70 CE, was a time of profound religious and cultural change. The discovery at Qumran was just the beginning, the first chapter in a story that would unfold over decades of research, analysis, and scholarly debate. As archaeologists and scholars continued to study the scrolls, they uncovered new layers of meaning and significance, piecing together a complex and fascinating picture of the past. The Dead Sea Scrolls remain one of the most important archaeological discoveries of all time, offering a unique and invaluable window into the ancient world. Today, the legacy of the Dead Sea Scrolls lives on. The caves of Qumran have become a site of pilgrimage for scholars and tourists alike, drawn by the allure of these ancient texts and the mysteries they hold. Museums around the world proudly display fragments of the scrolls, allowing the public to glimpse these remarkable artifacts firsthand. Advances in technology have also played a crucial role in the ongoing study of the Dead Sea Scrolls. Digital imaging and other modern techniques have allowed researchers to examine the scrolls in unprecedented detail, revealing new information and insights that were previously hidden. Virtual reconstructions of the Qumran site and its surroundings have brought the ancient world to life, providing a vivid and immersive experience for those who seek to understand the past. The study of the Dead Sea Scrolls is a collaborative and ever-evolving field, with scholars from around the world contributing their expertise and insights. Conferences and academic publications continue to explore the many facets of these ancient texts, from their linguistic and literary characteristics to their historical and religious significance. The scrolls have also inspired a wide range of interdisciplinary research, bringing together experts in fields such as archaeology, history, theology, and even computer science. The story of the Dead Sea Scrolls is not just a tale of discovery, but also a testament to the enduring power of the written word. The scribes who painstakingly copied these texts and the individuals who carefully hid them away in the caves of Qumran were preserving a legacy that would transcend time and space. Their efforts have allowed us to connect with a distant past, to hear the voices of those who lived thousands of years ago, and to gain a deeper understanding of our shared human heritage. As the sun sets over the Qumran desert, casting long shadows across the rugged landscape, we are reminded of the timeless nature of this remarkable discovery. The Dead Sea Scrolls continue to captivate and inspire, offering a bridge between the ancient and the modern, the known and the unknown. They are a testament to the enduring quest for knowledge and the unending curiosity that drives us to explore the mysteries of our world.
The Dead Sea Scrolls are not merely ancient relics. They are voices from the past, whispering stories of faith, tradition, and the complexities of life in ancient Judea. These scrolls, discovered in the mid-20th century in the Qumran caves near the Dead Sea, have captivated scholars and historians alike. They offer a unique window into a world long gone, a world that has shaped much of our modern religious and cultural landscape. These scrolls, written in Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek, encompass a diverse range of texts, from biblical manuscripts to sectarian documents, apocryphal works, and even legal texts. The variety of languages and genres found among the scrolls highlights the rich cultural and intellectual milieu of ancient Judea. Each fragment, no matter how small, contributes to our understanding of the religious and social dynamics of the time. Each scroll, painstakingly preserved by the dry desert air, holds a piece of the puzzle, offering clues about the beliefs, practices, and societal structures of the people who lived in the shadow of the Second Temple. The arid conditions of the Qumran region played a crucial role in the preservation of these delicate manuscripts, allowing us to peer into the past with an unprecedented level of detail. The scrolls provide a tangible connection to the daily lives and spiritual aspirations of the ancient Judeans. The scrolls transport us back to a time of great religious and political upheaval, a period marked by the rise and fall of empires, the struggle for Jewish identity, and the emergence of new religious movements. The Second Temple period was a time of intense transformation, with the Jewish people navigating the challenges posed by foreign rule and internal divisions. The scrolls reflect the hopes and fears of a community striving to maintain its identity and faith amidst these turbulent times. The texts reveal a vibrant tapestry of Jewish thought and practice, showcasing the diversity of beliefs and interpretations that flourished during this era. From the strict legalism of the sectarian documents to the mystical visions of the apocalyptic texts, the scrolls capture the full spectrum of religious expression in ancient Judea. They offer insights into the theological debates and ritual practices that shape the spiritual landscape of the time. We encounter the Essenes, a Jewish sect believed to have resided at Qumran. who lived a life of piety and rigorous adherence to their interpretation of the law. The Essenes are often depicted as a monastic community dedicated to purity and communal living. Their writings, found among the scrolls, provide a glimpse into their daily routines, religious observances, and eschatological beliefs. The Essenes' commitment to their faith and way of life is evident in the meticulous care with which they preserve their sacred texts. The scrolls also provide a window into the world of the Pharisees and Sadducees, other Jewish groups with their own distinct interpretations of religious law and tradition. The Pharisees, known for their emphasis on oral law and interpretation, and the Sadducees, who adhered strictly to the written Torah, represent two of the major factions within ancient Judaism. The scrolls reveal the theological and ideological differences that set these groups apart, as well as the common ground they shared in their devotion to the Jewish faith. Through their writings, we witness the theological debates and social tensions that characterize this pivotal period in Jewish history. The scrolls capture the dynamic interplay between tradition and innovation, as different groups sought to define and defend their understanding of the divine will. These debates were not merely academic, they had profound implications for the religious and social fabric of the community. The scrolls offer a rare glimpse into the intellectual and spiritual struggles that shaped the course of Jewish history. We see the emergence of messianic expectations and apocalyptic visions, ideas that would later influence the development of both Rabbinic Judaism and early Christianity. The scrolls contain numerous references to a coming Messiah, a figure who would usher in a new era of peace and justice. These messianic hopes were often intertwined with apocalyptic imagery, depicting a cosmic battle between the forces of good and evil. The scrolls' eschatological themes resonate with the later teachings of both Jewish and Christian traditions, highlighting the interconnectedness of these religious movements. The Dead Sea Scrolls are not just a collection of ancient texts, they are a time capsule, preserving the thoughts, hopes, and anxieties of a community grappling with its faith in a time of profound change. The scrolls offer a unique perspective on the spiritual and existential questions that preoccupied the ancient Judeans. They reveal a community deeply engaged in the search for meaning and purpose, striving to understand their place in the divine plan. The scrolls' enduring relevance lies in their ability to speak to the universal human experience of seeking connection with the divine. They offer a rare and intimate glimpse into the hearts and minds of people who lived over 2,000 years ago, people who, despite the vast chasm of time, are revealed to be remarkably similar to ourselves in their search for meaning, purpose, and connection with the divine. The scrolls remind us that the quest for spiritual fulfillment is a timeless and universal endeavor. As we study these ancient texts, we are invited to reflect on our own beliefs and values, and to consider the ways in which the past continues to shape our present and future. The Dead Sea Scrolls, in their silent eloquence, continue to whisper to us across the ages, inviting us to listen and learn from the wisdom of the past.
The discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls sent shockwaves through the world of biblical scholarship. These ancient manuscripts, hidden away for centuries in the caves near the Dead Sea, were a treasure trove of historical and religious significance. The scrolls, which include texts from the Hebrew Bible as well as other writings, have provided scholars with an unprecedented glimpse into the past. The excitement and anticipation surrounding their discovery were palpable, as researchers and historians eagerly awaited the chance to study these ancient documents. Prior to their unearthing, our understanding of the Hebrew Bible was primarily based on the Masoretic text, a medieval compilation of Hebrew scriptures. The Masoretic text, meticulously preserved and copied by Jewish scribes known as the Masoretes, was considered the authoritative version of the Hebrew Bible for centuries. However, the discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls challenged this long-held belief, offering a new perspective on the development and transmission of these sacred texts. The scrolls, some of which date back to the 3rd century BCE, provided a much earlier snapshot of the biblical text, allowing scholars to trace the evolution of the Hebrew Bible over time. The scrolls, some of which predate the Masoretic text by over 1,000 years, provided scholars with a unique opportunity to compare and contrast these ancient versions of biblical texts, shedding new light on the transmission and development of the Hebrew Scriptures over time. This comparison revealed significant variations and alternative readings that were previously unknown. Scholars meticulously analyzed the scrolls, comparing them to the Masoretic text and other ancient manuscripts, to uncover the nuances and differences in the text. These findings have deepened our understanding of the complex history of the Hebrew Bible and the processes by which it was transmitted and preserved. The scrolls revealed textual variants and alternative readings that challenged long-held assumptions about the stability and accuracy of the biblical text. These variations highlighted the dynamic nature of the transmission process as scribes made deliberate or accidental changes to the text over time. Some of these changes were minor, such as variations in spelling or grammar, while others were more significant, affecting the meaning and interpretation of the text. The discovery of these variants has prompted scholars to re-evaluate their understanding of the biblical text and its history, leading to new insights and interpretations. They demonstrated that the process of copying and transmitting these sacred writings was not always a static one, but rather a dynamic process influenced by scribal practices, theological interpretations, and the evolving linguistic landscape of the ancient world. Scribes played a crucial role in this process, as they meticulously copied and preserved the texts, often making changes and adaptations to reflect their own beliefs and interpretations. The linguistic and cultural context in which these scribes worked also influenced the transmission of the text, as new words and phrases were introduced and old ones fell out of use. This dynamic process has left its mark on the biblical text, making it a rich and complex tapestry of history, theology, and language. The scrolls did not diminish the significance of the Hebrew Bible. Instead, they enriched our understanding of its complex history. By providing a window into the past, the scrolls have allowed scholars to trace the development of the biblical text and its transmission over time. This has led to a deeper appreciation of the Hebrew Bible as a living document, shaped by the hands of countless scribes and influenced by the cultural and historical context in which it was created. The scrolls have also highlighted the diversity of thought and belief within the ancient Jewish community, revealing a rich tapestry of religious and theological ideas that have shaped the development of the Hebrew Bible. The scrolls also provided invaluable insights into the world of the Hebrew Bible itself. They have shed light on the historical context in which the texts were written, revealing the customs, beliefs, and practices of the people who lived during the time periods depicted in the scriptures. This has allowed scholars to better understand the social and political realities that shaped the lives of the biblical figures and the development of Jewish law and tradition. The scrolls have also provided clues about the evolution of religious thought, offering a glimpse into the diverse and dynamic nature of ancient Jewish theology. They illuminated the historical context of the texts, shedding light on the customs, beliefs, and practices of the people who lived during the time periods depicted in the scriptures. This has allowed scholars to better understand the social and political realities that shaped the lives of the biblical figures and the development of Jewish law and tradition. The scrolls have also provided clues about the evolution of religious thought, offering a glimpse into the diverse and dynamic nature of ancient Jewish theology. The scrolls have revealed the complexities of Jewish life and thought during a pivotal period in history, a period that witnessed the birth of new ideas, the clash of cultures, and the emergence of religious traditions that continue to shape the world today. They offered clues about the development of Jewish law and tradition, the evolution of religious thought, and the social and political realities that shaped the lives of the biblical figures. The scrolls have revealed the complexities of Jewish life and thought during a pivotal period in history, a period that witnessed the birth of new ideas, the clash of cultures, and the emergence of religious traditions that continue to shape the world today. The scrolls have also provided invaluable insights into the world of the Hebrew Bible itself, shedding light on the customs, beliefs, and practices of the people who lived during the time periods depicted in the scriptures. The Dead Sea Scrolls, in their entirety, painted a vivid and multifaceted picture of the ancient world, a world both familiar and foreign to our own. They have revealed the complexities of Jewish life and thought during a pivotal period in history, a period that witnessed the birth of new ideas, the clash of cultures, and the emergence of religious traditions that continue to shape the world today. The scrolls have also provided invaluable insights into the world of the Hebrew Bible itself, shedding light on the customs, beliefs, and practices of the people who lived during the time periods depicted in the scriptures. They revealed the complexities of Jewish life and thought during a pivotal period in history, a period that witnessed the birth of new ideas, the clash of cultures, and the emergence of religious traditions that continue to shape the world today. The scrolls have also provided invaluable insights into the world of the Hebrew Bible itself, shedding light on the customs, beliefs, and practices of the people who lived during the time periods depicted in the scriptures. The scrolls have revealed the complexities of Jewish life and thought during a pivotal period in history, a period that witnessed the birth of new ideas, the clash of cultures, and the emergence of religious traditions that continue to shape the world today.
The significance of the Dead Sea Scrolls extends far beyond the realm of biblical scholarship. These ancient texts, discovered in the mid-20th century in the Qumran caves near the Dead Sea, have provided an unprecedented glimpse into the religious and cultural life of a community that lived over 2,000 years ago. The scrolls include a variety of texts, from biblical manuscripts to sectarian writings, hymns, and legal documents, offering a rich tapestry of information that has reshaped our understanding of the ancient world. These ancient texts have captivated the imagination of the public, inspiring countless books, documentaries, and even fictional accounts. The allure of the scrolls lies not only in their age and mystery, but also in the profound questions they raise about the origins of Judaism and Christianity. The scrolls have become a cultural phenomenon, with their story being told and retold in various forms of media, each adding a new layer of interpretation and intrigue. Their discovery has sparked renewed interest in the history of Judaism and early Christianity, prompting scholars and laypeople alike to revisit long-held assumptions and explore new avenues of inquiry. The scrolls have challenged traditional narratives and opened up new debates about the development of religious thought and practice. They have provided evidence of diverse religious beliefs and practices within Judaism during the Second Temple period, highlighting the dynamic and evolving nature of religious traditions. The scrolls stand as a testament to the enduring power of the written word. They are a reminder that the act of writing can preserve ideas, beliefs, and knowledge across millennia. The scrolls have survived the ravages of time, war, and natural decay, bearing witness to the resilience of human thought and the desire to communicate across generations. Each fragment of the scrolls tells a story of survival and continuity, connecting us to the past in a tangible and profound way. They remind us that ideas, once committed to writing, have the potential to transcend time and space, influencing generations to come. The scrolls have influenced not only religious scholarship, but also our broader understanding of history, literature, and culture. They have inspired new ways of thinking about the past and have encouraged a deeper appreciation for the complexity and richness of human experience. The scrolls are a testament to the enduring power of ideas and the written word to shape and transform our world. The scrolls, with their messages of faith, hope, and resilience in the face of adversity, continue to resonate with readers today, offering timeless wisdom and insights into the human condition. The themes explored in the scrolls, such as the struggle for justice, the search for meaning, and the hope for redemption, are universal and continue to speak to people across different cultures and eras. The scrolls offer a window into the hopes, fears, and aspirations of a community that lived long ago, reminding us of our shared humanity and the enduring quest for understanding and connection. The scrolls also serve as a powerful reminder of the importance of cultural heritage and the need to preserve these fragile links to the past. The discovery and preservation of the scrolls have highlighted the importance of protecting our cultural heritage and the need for ongoing efforts to safeguard these invaluable treasures. The scrolls are a testament to the rich and diverse cultural heritage of humanity, and their preservation is a responsibility that we all share. They remind us of the importance of preserving our past so that future generations can learn from and be inspired by it. Their discovery highlighted the vital role of archaeology and historical research in uncovering the hidden stories of our collective human experience. The work of archaeologists and historians in uncovering and interpreting the scrolls has provided new insights into the past and has enriched our understanding of the ancient world. The scrolls have shown us the importance of preserving and studying our cultural heritage and the need for ongoing research and exploration to uncover the hidden stories of our past. The meticulous work of archaeologists, conservators, and scholars in excavating, preserving, and interpreting these ancient texts has ensured that their wisdom and insights continue to be shared with the world. The dedication and expertise of these professionals have made it possible for us to learn from and be inspired by the scrolls. Their work has ensured that the scrolls are preserved for future generations and that their messages continue to resonate with people around the world. The Dead Sea Scrolls are more than just ancient manuscripts. They are a gift from the past, a treasure trove of knowledge and inspiration that continues to shape our understanding of history, religion, and the human spirit. The scrolls have provided new insights into the development of religious thought and practice, and have challenged traditional narratives about the origins of Judaism and Christianity. They have inspired new ways of thinking about the past, and have encouraged a deeper appreciation for the complexity and richness of human experience. They remind us of the enduring power of faith, the importance of preserving our cultural heritage, and the interconnectedness of human experience across time and space. The scrolls have shown us that our past is a shared heritage, and that the stories and experiences of those who came before us continue to shape and influence our world today. They remind us of the importance of preserving our cultural heritage and the need for ongoing efforts to safeguard these invaluable treasures. The scrolls are a testament to the rich and diverse cultural heritage of humanity, and their preservation is a responsibility that we all share. They remind us of the importance of preserving our past so that future generations can learn from and be inspired by it.
The discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls at Qumran sparked intense debate and speculation about the identity of the people who wrote and collected these ancient texts. This monumental find, which occurred in the mid-20th century, has since become one of the most significant archaeological discoveries of the modern era. The scrolls, hidden away in the caves near the Dead Sea for nearly 2 millennia, have provided scholars with invaluable insights into the religious and cultural practices of ancient Jewish communities. The initial discovery was made by a Bedouin shepherd who stumbled upon a cave containing clay jars filled with scrolls. This accidental find led to a series of excavations that unearthed thousands of fragments from over 900 manuscripts, shedding light on a period of Jewish history that was previously shrouded in mystery. While the scrolls themselves do not explicitly identify their authors, scholarly consensus points to the Essenes, a Jewish sect known for their piety and ascetic lifestyle, as the most likely candidates. The Essenes were one of several Jewish groups that existed during the Second Temple period, alongside the Pharisees and Sadducees. Unlike these other groups, the Essenes chose to live in isolated communities, dedicating themselves to a life of spiritual purity and communal living. Their commitment to preserving sacred texts and their meticulous approach to copying and maintaining these documents make them prime candidates for the authorship of the Dead Sea Scrolls. The scrolls include a wide range of texts, from biblical manuscripts to sectarian writings that outline the rules and beliefs of the community, further supporting the theory that the Essenes were responsible for their creation and preservation. This theory is supported by a number of factors, including the scrolls' content, the archaeological evidence found at Qumran, and the writings of ancient historians such as Josephus and Philo, who provided valuable accounts of the Essenes and their beliefs. Josephus, a 1st-century Jewish historian, described the Essenes as a group that valued communal living, ritual purity, and a strict interpretation of the Torah. Philo of Alexandria, a Hellenistic Jewish philosopher, also wrote about the Essenes, highlighting their ascetic practices and their dedication to studying and preserving sacred texts. The descriptions provided by these historians align closely with the evidence found at Qumran, including the communal structures, ritual baths, and the extensive library of scrolls. Additionally, the content of the scrolls themselves, which includes detailed rules for community living and religious observance, mirrors the practices described by Josephus and Philo, further strengthening the connection between the Essenes and the Qumran community. The Essenes, according to these historical sources, were a reclusive group who withdrew from mainstream Jewish society to live a life of communal living, ritual purity, and strict adherence to their interpretation of the Torah. They believed that the mainstream Jewish practices of their time had become corrupted and sought to return to a purer form of worship. This led them to establish isolated communities where they could live according to their strict religious principles. The Essenes practiced a form of communal ownership, where all property and resources were shared among the members of the community. They also placed a strong emphasis on ritual purity, regularly participating in purification rituals to maintain their spiritual cleanliness. Their daily lives were governed by a strict set of rules, which included guidelines for prayer, work, and communal meals. These practices were designed to create a harmonious and spiritually pure community in preparation for the coming of the Messiah and the establishment of God's kingdom on earth. They believed in the imminent coming of the Messiah and the establishment of God's kingdom on earth. This messianic expectation was a central aspect of their faith and influenced many of their practices and beliefs. The Essenes believed that they were living in the end times and that their community would play a crucial role in the unfolding of God's divine plan. This belief in the imminent arrival of the Messiah is reflected in many of the Dead Sea Scrolls, which contain apocalyptic writings and prophecies about the end of days. These texts describe a final battle between the forces of good and evil, in which the Essenes believed they would be participants. Their strict adherence to ritual purity and communal living was seen as a way to prepare themselves for this divine intervention. The Essenes' messianic beliefs also set them apart from other Jewish groups of the time, who had different interpretations of the coming of the Messiah and the nature of God's kingdom. Their beliefs and practices, as described by Josephus and Philo, align remarkably well with the content of many of the Dead Sea Scrolls, particularly the sectarian texts that outline the rules and beliefs of the Qumran community. These texts provide detailed instructions for the daily life of the community, including rules for prayer, work, and communal meals. They also include hymns, prayers, and other religious writings that reflect the Essenes' spiritual beliefs and practices. The sectarian texts emphasize the importance of ritual purity, communal living, and strict adherence to the Torah, all of which are key aspects of the Essenes' way of life. Additionally, the apocalyptic writings found among the scrolls mirror the Essenes' belief in the imminent coming of the Messiah and the establishment of God's kingdom on earth. These similarities between the content of the scrolls and the descriptions provided by ancient historians strongly suggest that the Essenes were the authors and custodians of the Dead Sea Scrolls. The archaeological evidence found at Qumran further supports the theory that the site was inhabited by the Essenes. Excavations at Qumran have revealed a well-organized settlement with structures designed for communal living, ritual bathing, and the production of scrolls. The site includes a large number of communal buildings, including a dining hall, a scriptorium where the scrolls were likely copied, and numerous ritual baths, or mikvaot, used for purification. The layout of the settlement reflects the Essenes' emphasis on communal living and ritual purity, with separate areas for different activities and a clear division between sacred and secular spaces. The presence of these structures, along with the extensive library of scrolls found in the nearby caves, provides strong evidence that Qumran was home to an Essene community. Additionally, the artifacts found at the site, including pottery, tools, and everyday items, further support the identification of Qumran as an Essene settlement. The ruins of the settlement reveal a well-organized community with structures designed for communal living, ritual bathing, and the production of scrolls. The communal buildings, including the dining hall and scriptorium, suggest that the Essenes placed a strong emphasis on communal activities and the preservation of sacred texts. The presence of numerous mikvayot indicates the importance of ritual purity in their daily lives. These ritual baths were used for purification before participating in communal meals, prayer, and other religious activities. The layout of the settlement, with its clear division between sacred and secular spaces, reflects the Essenes' strict adherence to their religious principles. The discovery of pottery shards and other artifacts at the site provides further evidence of the community's way of life, including their dietary practices, work routines, and religious observances. The well-preserved ruins of Qumran offer a unique glimpse into the daily lives of the Essenes and their commitment to living according to their strict religious beliefs. The presence of mikvaot, ritual baths used for purification, aligns with the Essenes' emphasis on ritual purity. These baths were an essential part of their daily routine, used to maintain spiritual cleanliness and prepare for religious activities. The Essenes believed that ritual purity was necessary to approach God and participate in communal worship. The mikvayot at Qumran are among the best preserved examples of ancient Jewish ritual baths, providing valuable insights into the purification practices of the Essenes. The design and construction of these baths reflect the Essenes' meticulous approach to maintaining ritual purity, with separate areas for different stages of the purification process. The presence of these baths at Qumran further supports the identification of the site as an Essene settlement, as ritual purity was a central aspect of their religious beliefs and practices. Moreover, the discovery of pottery shards and other artifacts suggests a way of life consistent with the descriptions of the Essenes found in ancient texts. These artifacts provide valuable insights into the daily lives of the Essenes, including their dietary practices, work routines, and religious observances. The pottery shards found at Qumran include a variety of vessels used for cooking, storage, and serving food, reflecting the communal nature of their meals. Other artifacts, such as tools and everyday items, provide further evidence of the community's way of life, including their agricultural practices, craftsmanship, and trade. The discovery of these artifacts, along with the extensive library of scrolls and the well-preserved ruins of the settlement, offers a comprehensive picture of the Essenes' way of life and their commitment to living according to their strict religious principles. While the identification of the Qumran community with the Essenes is widely accepted, it is important to note that there are still some unanswered questions and areas of debate among scholars. Some researchers argue that the scrolls may have been written by other Jewish groups, or that Qumran was a more diverse community than previously thought. The diversity of thought and literary styles found in the scrolls suggests that the community at Qumran may have been more complex and nuanced than a single sectarian group. Additionally, some scholars question the extent to which the descriptions provided by Josephus and Philo accurately reflect the practices and beliefs of the Qumran community. These ongoing debates highlight the complexity of interpreting the evidence and the need for continued research and exploration to fully understand the origins and significance of the Dead Sea Scrolls. The scrolls themselves exhibit a diversity of thought and literary styles, suggesting that the community at Qumran may have been more complex and nuanced than previously thought. The manuscripts include a wide range of texts, from biblical manuscripts to sectarian writings, hymns, prayers, and apocalyptic prophecies. This diversity reflects the rich and varied religious and cultural life of the community, as well as the broader context of Jewish thought and practice during the Second Temple period. The presence of different literary styles and genres among the scrolls suggests that the community at Qumran was not monolithic, but included individuals with diverse perspectives and beliefs. This complexity adds to the richness of the Dead Sea Scrolls as a source of historical and religious knowledge, providing a multifaceted view of the religious and cultural landscape of ancient Judaism. Nevertheless, the evidence strongly suggests that the Essenes played a significant role in the creation and preservation of the Dead Sea Scrolls, offering us a fascinating glimpse into the lives and beliefs of this enigmatic Jewish sect. The meticulous care with which the scrolls were copied and preserved reflects the Essenes' dedication to their religious principles and their commitment to preserving sacred texts for future generations. The scrolls provide a unique window into the spiritual and communal life of the Essenes, revealing their beliefs, practices, and hopes for the future. The discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls has not only enriched our understanding of the Essenes, but has also provided valuable insights into the broader context of Jewish history and thought during the Second Temple period. As research and exploration continue, the Dead Sea Scrolls will undoubtedly continue to shed light on the rich and complex tapestry of ancient Jewish life and belief.
Today, the Dead Sea Scrolls stand as one of the most important archaeological discoveries of the 20th century. Discovered between 1947 and 1956 in the Qumran caves near the Dead Sea, these ancient manuscripts have revolutionized our understanding of the ancient world. The scrolls, which date back to the last 3 centuries BCE and the 1st century CE, include texts from the Hebrew Bible, apocryphal works, and sectarian manuscripts that provide a unique glimpse into the religious and cultural life of the time. They are housed in museums and institutions around the world, carefully preserved and studied by scholars from various disciplines. The Israel Museum in Jerusalem, the Jordan Museum in Amman, and the Shrine of the Book are just a few of the places where these precious documents are kept. Each scroll is meticulously stored in climate-controlled environments to prevent further deterioration, ensuring that future generations can continue to study and learn from them. Advances in technology, such as multispectral imaging and digital reconstruction, have allowed researchers to examine the scrolls in unprecedented detail, revealing previously hidden text and providing new insights into their composition and history. Multispectral imaging, for instance, can detect ink that is invisible to the naked eye, while digital reconstruction helps piece together fragmented manuscripts. These technologies have not only enhanced our understanding of the scrolls, but have also opened up new avenues for research, allowing scholars to ask questions that were previously unimaginable. The Dead Sea Scrolls have also had a profound impact on our understanding of the development of Judaism and early Christianity. The scrolls include texts that reflect a wide range of Jewish beliefs and practices, from the strict observances of the Essenes to the more mainstream practices of other Jewish groups. This diversity has helped scholars understand the complex religious landscape of the Second Temple period, a time of significant religious and social change. They have illuminated the diversity of Jewish thought and practice during the Second Temple period, a period of great religious ferment that witnessed the emergence of both Rabbinic Judaism and Christianity. The scrolls provide evidence of various Jewish sects, each with its own interpretations of the Torah and its own expectations for the future. This period also saw the development of apocalyptic literature, which anticipated a dramatic intervention by God in human history. These texts have been invaluable in understanding the religious context in which Jesus and his early followers lived. The scrolls have also shed light on the Jewish roots of Christianity, highlighting shared beliefs, practices, and messianic expectations that influenced the early followers of Jesus. Many of the ideas found in the scrolls, such as the concept of a messianic figure who would bring about the end of days, are echoed in the New Testament. This has led scholars to reevaluate the relationship between Judaism and Christianity, recognizing that the two religions share a common heritage and that early Christianity was deeply rooted in Jewish tradition. The scrolls continue to captivate the public imagination, inspiring countless books, documentaries, and even fictional accounts. From scholarly works that delve into the minutiae of the texts to popular books that bring the story of the scrolls to a wider audience, the Dead Sea Scrolls have become a cultural phenomenon. Documentaries and films have brought the story of their discovery and their significance to life, making the scrolls accessible to people who might never have the opportunity to see them in person. Museums dedicated to the scrolls, such as the Shrine of the Book in Jerusalem, attract visitors from around the world, eager to catch a glimpse of these ancient texts and learn about their significance. These museums offer not only the opportunity to see the scrolls, but also to learn about the context in which they were written and the people who wrote them. Interactive exhibits and educational programs help visitors understand the historical and religious significance of the scrolls, making them more than just ancient artifacts, but living documents that continue to speak to us today. The Dead Sea Scrolls have become an integral part of our cultural heritage, a testament to the enduring power of the written word and the importance of preserving our collective past. They remind us of the rich tapestry of human history and the ways in which our ancestors sought to understand their world and their place in it. The scrolls are a bridge to the past, connecting us to the people who lived thousands of years ago and helping us understand their hopes, fears, and beliefs. The study of the Dead Sea Scrolls is an ongoing endeavor. Scholars from around the world continue to analyze the texts, seeking to uncover new insights and to answer the many questions that remain. Conferences and symposia bring together experts from various fields to share their findings and to debate the meaning and significance of the scrolls. This collaborative effort has led to a deeper and more nuanced understanding of the scrolls and their place in history. Scholars continue to debate their meaning, significance, and the identity of the people who wrote and collected them. Some believe that the scrolls were the work of the Essenes, a Jewish sect that lived in the Qumran area, while others argue that they were written by a variety of Jewish groups. The scrolls themselves offer clues, but they also raise new questions, leading to ongoing debates and discussions. This scholarly dialogue is a testament to the complexity and richness of the scrolls and to the enduring fascination they hold for researchers. New discoveries and interpretations emerge regularly, reminding us that the Dead Sea Scrolls are not simply relics of the past, but living documents that continue to speak to us across the centuries. Recent finds, such as new fragments of scrolls and new readings of existing texts, have added to our understanding of the scrolls and their significance. These discoveries are often announced at press conferences and reported in the media, capturing the public's imagination and sparking renewed interest in the scrolls. As we delve deeper into their mysteries, we can expect to gain a more nuanced and comprehensive understanding of this pivotal period in history and the birth of the Abrahamic faiths. The scrolls offer a window into a world that is both distant and familiar, a world in which people grappled with questions of faith, identity, and destiny. By studying the scrolls, we not only learn about the past, but also gain insights into the present and the future, as we continue to explore the enduring questions that have shaped human history.
The legacy of the Dead Sea Scrolls is multifaceted and enduring. They have revolutionized our understanding of the ancient world, particularly the Second Temple period, providing invaluable insights into the history, religion, and culture of the time. The scrolls have also had a profound impact on biblical scholarship, challenging long-held assumptions and enriching our understanding of the development and transmission of the Hebrew Bible. The scrolls stand as a testament to the power of faith, the resilience of the human spirit, and the enduring search for meaning and purpose. They remind us of the importance of preserving our cultural heritage and the vital role that archaeology, historical research, and scholarly collaboration play in uncovering the hidden stories of our collective past. The Dead Sea Scrolls continue to inspire and challenge us today. They invite us to engage with the past, to grapple with complex questions of faith and identity, and to appreciate the diversity of human experience. As we continue to study and learn from these ancient texts, we can gain a deeper understanding of our own place in the world and the enduring power of ideas to shape history. The Dead Sea Scrolls are more than just ancient manuscripts. They are a gift from the past, a treasure trove of knowledge, wisdom, and inspiration that will continue to captivate and enlighten generations to come. Their legacy is a reminder that the past is not lost, but rather a rich tapestry of stories waiting to be uncovered, explored, and shared with the world.